Hello everyone, welcome back to Tebby Tekkit. I'm here with Doss. Hello Doss.
Hello.
How's it going today? Are we all set to go? You ready to learn?
It stops snowing, I think, so it's warmer, so that's good.
How many people out there wish it was snowing right now? Heat wave in the whole world right now, I think, except for Greenland.
I don't know, it's pleasantly cool here right now.
Oh, we had one cloudy day. I was looking back on our records, and our last rainfall. It's the almost the first week of August is almost done, and our last decent rainfall was in April. That's when we last collected rainwater. So it's been dry. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do tier 2 ore processing to take my mind off the heat. How's that sound?
Works for me. I still need to wire up the power so we actually have some, because I hear machines are running. And, oh, you've rewired the heat generators.
A little bit. I turn them so
the
that...
energy cube is on a desperate downward trend.
Yeah, it was full when I started. So yeah, you'll be able to connect your power to either some other side of the cube, or you can run it into these cables that are connected to the
Couldn't I just put the cube in the ceiling?
You
Since
could.
the cable's going to be coming down from the ceiling?
You can do whatever you like. You can move the cubes. Okay. They won't lose power when you pick them up.
Right.
The first thing you need to make is a configurator. That one is, if you haven't made one yet, it's one of those critical ones. And off screen, I was reading about how to handle the hydrogen when we do electrolysis to get the oxygen for the tier 2 ore tripling.
Mm-hmm.
So that hydrogen we can also burn to make power. So I'm going to make a gas burning generator.
Configurator.
So I need a gold, a couple osmium, and an
iron.
Okay,
that's too bad. Pretty much have everything in my inventory. A configurator. Okay, I have everything in my inventory except the lapis, but that's okay. Lapis lazuli. Excellent.
I'm watching Crusher TV.
Is it entertaining?
Oh, I don't know, I guess so. Kind of repetitive. And that's to make the electrolytic core I need. Oh, I need a couple steel casings. Alright, so I need 8 ingots.
Okay, so configurator apparently takes power? That's interesting.
Does it? I hadn't noticed.
Got a power bar on the bottom.
Oops. Oh, I forgot. Did I get the steel? Oh, yes. Pass. I best look at that because I hadn't really paid attention. Well, I don't want to mess up my Whoop! There go the wind generators. You must have hooked them up.
How do I use the configurator to turn?
Just right click it. Right click on the thing, and it's basically if you right click the side that's facing you, then it will. How do I describe it? It will continue to turn in the axis that you're not facing, or that you're not clicking on. So if you're clicking on the two exposed ones here, it's going to go clockwise and counterclockwise. It's not going to. So.
Not doing anything. Do I have to charge this thing up?
Guess so. Oh, just put it inside the energy cube if it has any juice in it. And it does.
It does.
It's charging up. My suit must charge mine because I haven't had to. Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
love this suit. Yay, super cheaty suit. Yeah, it makes things a little faster. All right, so let's get this thing made. DOS is ruining the internet.
You said right click. Yeah, right click, it's not doing anything. It's just accessing it. Shift right click, no.
Maybe you have to change the mode on it? I'm not sure, Doss. I'll have a looky here in a moment. Does it say, what does the state say on the, when you mouse over the configurator?
Configure items.
Okay, you want it to change to wrench. So how do you change that? You check your mod options there and see,
okay.
You might have to change keys, or I can do it for you and just throw this one at you.
No, that's okay. Yeah. May as well make it work.
Yeah. Oh, that's wind noise. It's so noisy.
You're gonna love it.
I'll stand over here. Oh, wow. I'll stand over here where it's quiet.
Item mode.
All right, so we know.
Okay.
Let's get all this stuff out of my pockets. All right. So are we ready for? I'll do it this way. Slowly clicking.
Okay, that doesn't work.
I thought I had power. Did I lose my power cables again? I think so.
No, I picked them up because I'm wiring up the things and I'm gonna use them all, so you may as well just go make more. How about that?
That'll teach me.
Take that, forces of evil. Tell me to go wire up the entire roof.
Yeah. You say that like it's a bad thing.
No, I'm just like, why do you hate me?
Me? I don't hate you.
No, the mode switch, it won't do anything.
That's not what I want. How do I make?
Alright, Hitman.
I tried to make basic cables.
Fix my configurator. I'm hitting the change configure button and it won't do it.
Un momento. Oh, it's redstone. Okay, so N. M. Nope. Where are we here? Controls.
Mine's add and subtract for Mekanism, but it's not doing anything.
Yeah, it's N. Oh, okay. So hold N and click. Hold N and left click. Nope. Erg. I can't remember, DOS. I can't remember how to do it. No. Hold N and right click. And left click. And right, left click, click. Nope. I don't remember how to do it. I do have a spare though, so I'll give you a spare and then we'll have to figure that out and we'll explain it next episode. How about that? Does that sound, is that going to work for you?
Not the most helpful for me, but it'll work.
Well, we'll figure it out because I don't remember how to do it. Oh. Sorry, here you go.
Well, throw it to me, I'll fight with it.
Well, okay, I gave you one that works. It's already got a wrench on it. I had a second one.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, now it's working.
Well, yeah, it should work now because I changed it. Yeah, okay, so it's going to output downwards at this point.
Which is what we wanted.
Okay, there we go.
Except I need it to actually, give those power.
So these two heat generators you could probably just remove then. So you just, while you're holding the configurator, just crouch and click them and it'll remove them. If you want, or just let them run out of fuel and then we'll remove them. It's just they're not they're not charging the cube right now. So what you could do is turn them again, so they're
charging the cube.
Yeah. I'm just gonna walk away. I'll make a mess if I get in there. All right. So the first thing we need, I'm gonna set up the tier 2 now. Finally. What do we want for blocks? Block of coal. We can put it all on blocks of coal. Yeah, we'll just use cobble for now. Yeah, it's just fine. It's only temporary. Okay, so since this is going to be an important part here, we're going to run it over here. Bloop. So the first thing we need is an electrolytic separator. How does that work? Like that. And it's got inputs and outputs and don't remember how. Yeah, well, we'll figure it out.
Wow, I see why you weren't fussed at all about having to make new power cables.
Why is that?
Because I just had to make some and they're cheap.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if you've got steel, they're cheap, but you know.
Oh, good. You made some, then I don't have to. I'll put the steel back. Because I stole the steel. I stole the
Shot
steel.
the sheriff?
Nope. Stole the deputy. Okay, so we're gonna put the, let's see, we'll put this here. It's gonna get ripped out again, so I'm just gonna put it along here.
Okay.
And we'll get our electrolytic separator, we'll put it here. And we'll stick our gas burning generator next to it. We'll figure all this out here once I get it going. Set up. Purification chamber, and then what was next? I think it was a crusher, wasn't it? Yeah.
Possibly.
Then after the crusher, oh, this thing that auto pops things into things is thingy thing and thingy thing.
Really?
Really. Suppose I could have. Well, I put them all side by side. That's good enough, I guess. Alright, so what's going to happen here is we're going to pipe water. Where'd you go? There you are.
Hi.
Are you ready?
Maybe.
Maybe. Alright. When you're ready, I will explain it. And then we'll have to do some wiring and such. So you can make higher tiers of these cubes, by the way. There's 4 tiers.
We probably need it because this thing's already half full.
Excellent.
And
well, that's
climbing
okay.
quickly.
We're right with that. So
of course, it's even feeding into this one, and this one is full.
Well,
yay!
What we can do there is just go along and feed more stuff in here and run the machines, but that's okay. We'll get back to this. So if you want to come over this side. Where'd she go? There she is. So this gas burning generator is gonna, well, first this electrolytic separator that I'm standing on, it's gonna take water and it's gonna split it into hydrogen and oxygen because it's H2O, right? So you're gonna get the hydrogen will go to the gas burning generator. So I don't know if I might have to space this out a little bit. I'm not sure which side's what output's on. But so we want the hydrogen to go into that to give us power. The oxygen will go into the purification chamber where it gets mixed with the ore, and then it makes these clumps. And then the clumps get all smashed up here in the crusher into dust. And then the dust goes, no, is it dust? I think it's dirty dust. And then that dirty dust goes into the enrichment chamber where it's refined into dust, where it then goes into the energized smelter and gets smelted into ingots. So probably want a bin under here. Well, probably a chest in case we put different ore types in here. So let's see, we'll just get any old chest, doesn't matter. Get one of these obsidian chests. Actually, is that going to work? Because you can't open it. It's okay, we'll just
locker.
Put the chest on the side. Aha, take that. Take that. Ah.
The locker would have opened from the front.
A locker? You and your lockers. We're trying to keep it the mechanism. Well, you could just put a wooden chest here then. Any old chest, any old storage will do. Okay, so let's get some wah-wah. We've got some basic mechanical pipe, and it's going to feed in here in the back. Oh, wait, no, that's where the power goes. I might have to space this out a little bit more. That's alright. We'll do that now.
I was wondering about that.
Electrolytic separator.
What do you need me to do?
At this point, I don't know. It's kind of a one person, unless we both knew what we were doing. Oh, I know what you can do. You can go to this purification chamber, go to the side config, and basically set it up so that it takes input from the side and the top, right? So you want the
Yeah, but you're gonna move them around.
I don't think I'll move those around. These will all stay where they are.
Okay,
I
these
think.
just need to
If
spit
I need to
things
move
out to the
anything,
right.
I'll move it this direction then. Okay. So,
Okay.
I mean, you might want to skip the purification chamber and go straight to the crusher. So it takes an input from the left and outputs to the right, and the same with the next two machines. And you do all that in the side config. You don't need to do anything in the transporter config. Alrighty.
Okay.
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 Do you have any power cables?
I do.
Well, you can do it. So you need to put power cables across the back here, across the back of all these machines, and then up and over to the cube, I guess. Up and over to hook onto the power here above me. This one here needs power in the back as well. Use your configurator and just sneak click, and it'll just pop it right off there.
That's much faster, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you also for configuring my configurator.
Yeah, with so many mods, it's hard to get the buttons to work right. And
well, no, I had the buttons right. I put it in, and it's just not doing it.
Maybe you have to shift and then click it, or I don't know. Maybe you have to crouch and do it, or...
Oh, you're right. You hold down shift. Items, fluids, gases, energy.
Oh, okay.
Or empty. Rotate, wrench. Okay, yeah, you're right. You have to hold down shift.
Ah, okay. Well, now I know.
I feel silly.
Well, now I want to see if it works.
With that when you shift, it lets you possibly use the key 2 ways, maybe?
Rotate, wrench. Okay. Aha, you got it figured out. Or we got it figured out.
Yay, well, you just made an offhand suggestion.
And that worked, for once. That's okay. We'll take it, right? Okay, so, now I need a wall. I need the wall. Where's the wall come in? Where do we put the wall?
You never plumbed it in.
No,
the tube is just up here.
Yeah, I know. I haven't figured out where it actually plugs into this thing. Was it the back, and you need to put the power in somewhere else? I don't know. I don't know what the different faces do on this.
On what? I stopped
the electrolytic separator.
Oh.
I don't know. We'll see.
All right, I'm gonna put these back in here. Can I do like with a barrel and no? Like just right click to put things in? No, it has to be in my hand because sure it does. Let's see.
The power touch the top.
Here, hopefully I won't be making a bunch more. Shut up, zombie. I will hunt you down.
Aw. Poor zombie. We need one more piece of power cable here because I had to go to the top with the power. So right here where I'm standing, just need the one more. Okay, and oxygen is a gas, so do we have some cabling for gases? Mechanical, logistical, there's another type that has gases.
Okay.
Now the alternative would be to move this over.
Blue to the right, red to the end. Needs to blue to the right, red to the top.
I think this outputs to the right. If that's the case, then we can... You know what? I'll just leave it the way it was.
Oh.
Oh, come back, you darn thing. There it is. Okay, so, what? Where's the water come in? The back, I believe. We'll call it that.
Oh, cool. That one has energy config. This one has transporter config, and that's it. Weird.
Okay, so...
The crusher is also quite straightforward.
It's pretty simple. Put things in, they crush. We only put one
And
thing.
the purification chamber.
Okay, it's gonna want gas coming in from the side. So we need. There's another type of piping. What is it called?
Okay, so we need gas from the side. Gas is the purple thing.
We need pressurized tube. We need a little bit of like 8 of them or something. It's not very much. A pressurized
I
tube,
guess.
and put it in between here.
There we go. So pressurized tube is going to go in between, and if you do a hopper or anything, it goes in the top.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I've configured everything.
Okay. So hydrogen comes in from the side and outputs power where? Okay, we want the power to go to the back. Right. Okay, I need some more of those power cables if you've got them.
I don't. I put them back in the chest.
Oh, okay. I should just look instead of asking. Oh well.
No, you're fine.
There we go. So that's got the power. And you're making the pressurized tubing, are you?
Sure.
Excellent. I only need one run, so like 8 of them. 8 is enough.
Pressure tube.
Not a fan of the way this power is set up.
I am not wedded to anything.
Yep.
So.
I'm tidying it up a little bit just so we can get past it a little easier.
Sure.
Because why not?
How much? The heck with it.
Is that gonna work? Just gets it up a little higher.
And that's
yeah, and then
go
we're
in here.
oh my goodness. So that energy cube would be way better served if we moved it to the left 1 block. I think. Oh, maybe. No, wait, no. This is gonna output here. So this isn't what I want. I want this to go this way. Oh man, I'm making a mess, Doss. Making a big old mess.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna move that energy cube over 1. Oh, I see why you did it that way. Okay, no we're not. Now I'm in there making a mess of that too. Hitmon's so messy.
What's the problem?
Nothing.
Can I assist?
Nothing's a problem.
Like, is the water tube the problem?
Yeah.
Okay, can the water come in from the right side? Can it come in right here?
Oh, just a second here. I'll know in a moment.
Because if the water can come in this side, it's straight down from the water input. You see the hole in the roof?
Oh, 1 sec. Oh, that's where the water's gonna come down?
Mm-hmm.
That'll be good. Do. Yeah, the problem is where the energy cube is versus where I put this line in. So we're gonna move it all. I'm just kidding. But those machines would actually keep their settings.
Okay. Well, why is that a problem right there?
That's a pressure tube.
Is water...
The pressure tube is not what we want. We want pressurized. The pressurized mechanism 1.
That is the pressurized mechanism. Oh, that's Project Red.
Go away, Project Red. We don't want any of your trouble around here. Darn pressure. Oh, I tell you.
Yeah, well.
I tell you what. What? I just told you. All right. I'm gonna.
Okay, so.
We'll do it this way. There we go. That should do.
All right, basic pressure.
I think.
So steel and glass. Okay, that's fine.
So just put a tube on either side when you get them on either side of the electrolytic separator.
Okay.
Stick this in here so we don't trip. Walk in and clothesline ourselves on it. Oh, just like this. Oh, there. There we go. Still got room. Yeah, we're good. This is not beautiful. That is, we can tweak.
It's okay. I was looking at bricks to put under there when you're like, yeah, do the whatever you just told me to do.
Alright, so let's okay, so this has to go over to here. We'll get the power set up first.
Yeah.
So how quickly it becomes a mess if you're not set up well. Right, that's okay. It'll be fine. We'll be okay. Right? Just like that? Is that okay with you?
We're gonna move this around. This is horrible.
So this gas burning generator is supplying power, just so you know it's different from the rest. But yeah, it's pretty ugly. But let's just this episode, let's get it. We'll get it running, and then next episode, well, we'll see. Maybe off screen or something. We'll change it around a bit. So, did you want to get that water coming down that pipe? And okay, there's the basic pressurized tubes. So hopefully, whoops.
Maybe. Is it mechanical pipe that'll hold the water?
Yes, basic mechanical pipe. This is how Mechanism goes. There's lots of piping, there's lots of stuffs and things. Oh, I see, yep. Oh, there's gas going the right direction. Yep, okay, so the oxygen, okay, I'd hoped the red was oxygen in the, oh, sweet. Sweet. We're building up, we've got hydrogen to burn. Yay, yay. So with that, the water coming into this electrolytic separator, it is now separating the oxygens going to the right, the hydrogens going to the left. Basically what I want to do is burn off excess hydrogen, and we're keeping the oxygen for processing stuff. So now we need the good old, where are you, hoppers? We only need one hopper. So this is where, that's where you put your ores in. And I think, do I have some ores on me? I do. Let's process this. Yeah, I've got 7 blocks of copper ore. So this should come out 21 ingots at the end. Are you ready?
I hear the wind.
Okay, oh, you need to turn on, in the side config there, you need to turn auto eject on all of them.
I thought it was on.
I just turned
it was
it on
for a
this
lot.
one. Okay, so let's pop those in there. They're working. It's working. Look at that. It's squiggling. It's got squiggly little lines there. Go squiggler. Oh, now it's crushing the copper clumps. This is so exciting. We're tripling our ores. Way. I mean, we could just spawn them in, but anyway, well, not spawn them in, but transmute them. So here's the dirty copper dust coming through. And now the copper dust is getting cooked up. And we should be seeing.
So much ore to deal with?
Oh, because it's the ore I've got is none of it has EMC value, so I just got a bunch of just some ore in my chest. I've still got a bit 6 iron, 3 aluminum, 2 tin, and 34 industrial craft copper.
So you just were saving it because why bother when you can just spawn it in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But that's okay. It's working for this.
I was wondering why you'd even dug it up since you could spawn it in.
Well, just when you're digging and it's in the way, and I don't throw things away really, and I had no way of getting rid of it because I wasn't using the trash bin for it. Okay, so there you go. That is how you triple your ore in Mechanism. And as you can see, it's a little bit of a forest here, but it is really not that difficult. The next tier, tier 3.
Especially since it doesn't unconfigure when you move it around.
Yeah, that's pretty handy. So you can just move the machines. So we'll probably keep this same kind of setup on tier 3, except there'll be a whole bunch of stuff that's going to go in. So when you start out, if you start out and you start, you can just keep adding machines on. Where did you go? Where are you? Where's the DOS gone? Did you go off to
I've
play on
gone
the farm?
upstairs.
Oh, okay.
No, I've gone way upstairs.
So when you start out, with the energized smelter, you can just have it next to a chest, and as long as you got lots of room to one side or the other. In this case, just because of the way the electrolytic separator works, it's best to have it upstream from the energized smelter up to the left. So you just start off, and you got your energized smelter in your chest, and then you add the enrichment chamber when you can afford it, and that gives you your tier 1. Because tier 0 is just smelting it just like a regular furnace. Tier 1 adds the enrichment chamber, and then tier 2, which is what we just did, adds the crusher purification chamber, which needs oxygen from the separator. And you can, let's see, so we've got excess oxygen. If we wanted, we could actually turn this on and it'll dump. So that's something I need to show you, Dos. Is there another? Oh, excess. Cool. Where'd you go? Go up there and get her. Doss, what are you doing up there? What's going on up there?
Oh, charging up my Klein Star. I'll charge it up down
She's just
here,
gonna
I
like,
guess.
I'm done, Mechanism. I'm just gonna wander off.
Oh, I figured while you were fussing at things that you could...
I need to show you something here on the electrolytic separator. And then I think we're about ready to wrap up.
Really?
Yes.
Went that fast?
Yeah, zoom, zoom, zoom.
Really does go fast when you make an absolute hash of the organization.
Well, it's not too bad. I've seen worse. Oh, the thing is, we can rip all this out again and redo it anyway for the next tier. So when you right-click here on the electrolytic separator... Ow!
The next tier.
Well, next tier is tier 3.
Wait. Does this mean we've done tier 2? Here
This
you
is
can
tier
have
2.
honors.
You can cross it off the clipboard away. So when you open this, you'll see there's buttons that say idle. So for instance, there's no hydrogen in this because we're using it all just to make power whenever it comes up. So the oxygen, if you wanted to keep that going, you could change the oxygen one. You click it twice and it goes to dumping excess. So it'll keep oxygen until the tank fills, so that's 2,400 units. And then any excess will, let's see. Is that not running? Huh. Anyway, you can use it when it gets full. Yeah, okay, the oxygen's filling again, and the hydrogen is going straight to the thing so it doesn't show up. But if you wanted to keep that hydrogen going, you could tell it to dump excess oxygen, and then it will just keep going and just keep running steady and burning up that hydrogen to make power. But I don't like doing it that way. I like having it so that the oxygen's full and any excess hydrogen gets burned off right away, and then we don't have to deal with it.
Right, it keeps up with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there you go. There's tier 2. It's not that difficult. I mean, when you've gotten to the point where you're ready to expand it, I mean, it's just a matter of getting the metals, because the rest of it is all just, I mean, it's just all mining really to get to this. It's nothing really. You don't need glowstone. You don't need gas tiers or anything crazy like that to get going on this. You can get at least a tier 2 without that. Now, tier 3 is going to add a lot. Tier 3 is extremely complicated compared to tier 2. So I'm going to have to.
And the spaghetti piping isn't a problem.
Well, that is just because we didn't lay it out very well. I mean, we can change that.
Well, it'll all get ripped out for tier 3, and I'll have some feedback about that.
Okay, well, tier 3 will be ripping all that out, and we'll be putting over, for a little further. We'll just basically move this whole thing to the right and move it probably over here. And then
why is it up on a cobblestone shelf?
Because I don't like having them on the floor. I had initially planned if there would be a bin under the energized smelter, and then I realized that, well, if you put through copper and gold and iron, then it's gonna just bind up because it has no output. So it needs
Right.
So this way it can fill
Where
up
a
the
chest
chest.
doesn't care as much.
That's right.
Okay, that makes sense.
But that's initially why I built it up. The other reason is just because I like having machines at face height. Is really
Fair.
so. It's just one of those. I mean, you can build it on the ground. Sure, there's no reason you can't, other than just that's just what I like to do. I usually have the
Well, I'm
power
not-
running at face height as well. It leaves you
I'm
more
not
room
knocking it.
for doing stuff below. Now you could put something fancy instead of cobble. You could put, I don't know, some diorite blocks or maybe some granite, some of this pink granite under it or whatever. So, all right, well, let's wrap it up here for DOS. Would you say mission accomplished? Oh, here's the clipboard. So how do I clipboard?
You
Oh,
right
neat.
click.
Oh, that's easy. I've never. I probably have done this. How do I exit it now?
You've probably only dealt with them on the walls.
How do I get? How do I close it?
Escape.
Escape. Okay. And then just stick it to a wall. Nope. How do,
Shift.
shift. Got it. All right. Excellent. So tier 3 is going to be a bear because that's I think the one Trilly and I were working on, and I don't know if I think I got it barely working, and then at that point we got these red suits and the big tower of money, and that was the end of Mechanism for us. So that's kind of part of the reason I wanted to go through this again, and the other was just to show you Mechanism because I can see that you'd use this once you used it a little bit.
I would totally use this if I didn't have Project E.
This Project E is easy. You know what? When we're done Mechanism, you're gonna have to teach me Project E then. How's that sound? Then you teach
You're
Hitman.
wearing a full suit of Project E
Oh,
armor.
or
what do I have to show you?
What was the piping that you put in here?
Project Red.
Oh, okay. So then you can teach me.
And you saw Project Red because that's what all the pipes were in the farms where it wasn't playing nice.
Yeah, but that was all
So that's
Project Red? No.
No, that's just the transmission. There's lots of wiring, and you can do a lot of logic. You can actually put
logic.
redstone logic. You can build it on the walls. I mean, I originally have done non-computer craft multi-floor elevators using redstone, so but I had to have the logic from this. It's also where the lighting came from that we used for all the Illumar. And then all the colored and insulated wires.
Cool. Well, maybe we'll have a look. What we'll do is maybe we should just start doing this, and we'll start going through the mods.
Well, the only downside is that you already know it. A lot of the stuff in Project Red, I haven't fiddled too much with it that I'd be sort of learning as I went or looking it up right before.
Oh, so basically what I'm doing in Mechanism now. Because I can't remember how to do tier 3. And I don't know if I even got it up and running, and if I did, I don't think I did tier 4, so that's where we're headed.
Okay, fair point then.
Okay.
Oh, I do have a little bit of silliness before we leave, though.
Okay, as long as it's quick silliness, because we're coming up on 40 minutes now.
Wow, we really did take a while.
Yeah, you start talking and the way it goes, that's okay. Maybe, hopefully we're saying interesting things. What is it? It's a green suit. What does that do? Just makes you look green, or is there...
It's Peridot armor from Project Red. I can also make blue.
Does it make you bulletproof?
I can make ruby and... I don't know, try it.
No, I don't want to kill you, because I'd have to clean up the mess. It'll be pieces, I'm sure your inventory's full.
Okay, I'll go right here, and then the pieces won't go as far. How about that?
Are you sure you want me to shoot you? Are you sure? I don't really want to, but I will.
Yeah, let's test the armor. The armor. We'll go out with a bang.
Headshot or main body shot?
My head isn't completely armored.
Okay, so body shot. Right in the guts. Head or guts? Guts, she says.
Okay, it's not bad armor. That only took me down 2 hearts.
Now I'm gonna go get an MP5 and just pepper it. Submachine gun. Okay. All right. We're good.
All right.
Take us on out.
Nothing charging here. Y'all take it easy.
Bye for now.